Hey folks, Joyce here, certified health coach. Thanks so much for stopping by. Today we're going to learn how to prep and cut eggplants 5 different ways. So these are the most common and they're called glow varietals, okay? So there are other kinds, but today we're just going to focus on these. And they are in season from July to October. So this is the best time to eat them because of their nutritional value. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already and watch all the way to the end so you'll learn exactly what a serving size of eggplant looks like on your plate. Let's get right into it. All right, let's go ahead and wash the eggplant. I have a scrub right here. To cut these eggplants 5 different ways, you're gonna need a chef's knife, a peeler, a cut glove, and a mandolin. The eggplant is not part of the environmental working groups Clean 15 or Dirty Dozen list, which means then you can buy these organic or conventional. For me though, if I were to eat the entire eggplant with the skin on, I would opt for organic. But if I'm actually not eating the skin, I would just peel it off if I was buying it conventional. So if you're curious about the environmental working groups Clean 15 or Dirty Dozen list, I put the link in the description below. My grocery store didn't have too many good eggplants, but these were the best that I can find. So typically you're not supposed to buy eggplants that have divots like this. So also underneath the stem here, you'll see that there's a discoloration and softness. This is probably not an edible part, so we'll cut that off. So let's go ahead and prep this eggplant by taking the stem off the top there. And let's see what it looks like underneath here. Actually, it's not too bad. All right, so we're leaving the skin on for this application to make some circles. So all we're doing is laying the eggplant on its side and using our knuckles as a knife guide. So depending on how thick you want these circles to be, go ahead and adjust your knuckles. All right, so these are our circles. These can be grilled just as is, or they can be boiled and then baked with a little bit of seasoning. Next up, we're going to peel this because again, I just want to show you guys, this is the conventional eggplant. It is not organic. Okay. Now that half of it is peeled off, I just want to show you guys how to cut it in strips. You cut it in half, and on its base, we're gonna have it standing up so it's nice and stable, and then we're gonna cut vertically here into thick slices. All right, there we go. And then we'll stack them up, then just cut down on the sides here to make those strips. And there you go, here are the strips. And if you're using this for stir fry, you can go ahead and cut the strips in half right here so they're easier to eat. Now if you want to dice them, you already have them in strips. So this is perfect to dice up like so. If you like what you're seeing so far, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and the little bell next to it to stay updated on future videos as soon as they come out. Or connect with me on Instagram and Facebook at Kala Health and Wellness. And if you're curious about a free consult, just email me at jm@kalahealthandwellness.com. If you're gonna make eggplant parm, make sure you have it also peeled because this type of eggplant has a very thick skin. All right, there we go. So let's go ahead and stand it up on its base. And this time we're going to cut it in thinner slices here for the eggplant parm. All right, so these are our cards or planks. This is pretty good for eggplant parm, nice and skinny. But if you were going to use it for a lasagna, you might want to use a mandolin to get an even more uniform slicing. I'd highly recommend using a cut glove for this. And orient your mandolin away from you so you can see the blade as you move the vegetable through the blade. Okay, so this is a 2.5 millimeter insert for the mandolin. And I'll show you guys what that looks like after a few cuts here. See how skinny they are and uniform. So this is just right for your vegetable lasagna. And there you have it, folks. We have our cubed or diced eggplant. We have them in strips. You can cut these even skinnier if you'd like. We have our circles. They look a little irregular because our eggplant wasn't the greatest condition, but it's still edible. Then we have our planks or cards that I call it, and then the more uniform mandolin 2.5 millimeter cuts. Alright guys, here is our sauteed diced eggplants, and it was 1 cup, but it turned out to be a half a cup. So I'm putting it on this side of the plate to represent that it is non-starchy vegetables, and it only takes 1/4 of the plate, so you can add another non-starchy vegetable on this side here and a starchy veg there. So lots of veggies, lots of fun. Hopefully this helps you get to your 3 or more veggies a day goal. And a friendly reminder that this video is part of the Eat 3 or More Veggies a Day series, so you can eat for your body and the planet. Playlist is above and in the description below. That wraps it up, folks. Hopefully y'all are inspired to try this non-starchy vegetables in more of your recipes now that you know how to cut eggplant 5 different ways. Let me know what you end up making in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share, or hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you have, thank y'all so much. See y'all next week, and remember, you deserve to be happy and healthy.